So the farm has evolved greatly since we first came here. How long ago was it?
So we acquired the farm on June 28th last year. So it's been just over 1 year.
Wow.
You had come out several months before
Yes.
to learn about what we were doing, but so we've only been the stewards for 1 year now.
Hey.
So it's been an incredible evolution.
Yeah, things have evolved so quickly.
So I was going to start us at the Climate Victory Garden.
Okay.
We have the Climate of Hope Innovation Grant. Climate Victory Garden would be the victory gardens of World War I and II, where you're growing food, but you're adding on the ecological and climate focus of carbon sequestration and the biodiversity. So we are growing food, but then this is kind of our pollinator meadow that's transitioning from summer plants to fall plants. We've got raised beds that are all reclaimed lumber from fencing we've taken down. We're going to do some sensory boxes for youth and students in there. And so over here, this is more about biodiversity and pollinators, but we do have perennial edibles on our margins. So we have currants and blueberries and blackberries and raspberries and elderberries planted along our fence line. So it's really kind of a diversified garden. And the whole thing that makes it a Climate Victory Garden is really tending to the soil so we can sequester carbon in the ground. And then again, it's the food production mixed with planting in a way that attracts our pollinators. Leah Miller, who is your energy manager, is on our board, and she is helping to lead the way with the agrivoltaic portion of it with Power 52 that we met about in March. Those agrivoltaics are going to go right here.
Oh, excellent.
2 rows of agrivoltaics connected into the BGE box right there, and so then we'll be able to do that research about how do we integrate food production with renewable energy. So that'll be neat. So we'll reconfigure our beds a little bit once those are installed.
Now these are called bush beans. So cool. And bush beans are not, they are a green bean, but they're not your typical bean that grows up a vine and continues to grow and grow and grow and get all crazy and wild. These grow to about this height, and they put out all of their beans at once. And you pick them, and then
you go, sir.
Thank you.
chop all this down. And what you want to do is pick it at
right over here.
that like stem part there, and pull, so you don't pull the whole plant out. But these are jade beans, and I mean, have you ever seen a bean like this in the grocery store?
No, I have not.
No.
It looks beautiful.
It's phenomenal.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where can I put this basket that's not going to be in the way?
I will take it and
perfect.
harvest some more for you, and enjoy the rest of the tour here.
Thank you.
This
Hey!
was falling down. It was literally being held up by the trash that Mr. Shaw had accumulated.
Right.
So this is the Veroli family. They have shepherded this from falling down to being a work of art. And it's incredible. They've been out here with headlights on, painting this mural in preparation for your arrival. So
This looks beautiful.
So I'm a Girl Scout. This is my Silverware project. Silverware projects basically just deal with helping your community and dealing with issues that you care about. So this is actually the farm last year. We restored it and I painted a mural. I really wanted to bring art and creativity to it. So this design is mine.
Being able to see like where it started and where you took it is just something that I think everybody will be able to be, you know, feel a little bit better about themselves. So thank you.
This is Talia. She and her husband Brad are our market farmers. They're specifically growing for the roving radish. And they are also doing our Saturday market. And then we have an abundance we are contributing to Columbia Community Cares, Grassroots Crisis, the food bank. So they are just an incredible source of abundance here. So you want Talia to show you?
Could you? Hello, how are you?
Good.
So tell me what you have here. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, basically, Brad and I use a sort of intensive, diversified garden model that uses sort of raised beds and has a succession planning so that, our thoughts were when this pandemic started recently, people would want fresh food that's available that turns over quickly. So the stuff that we grow, it happens within 30, 40 days, and we can keep our community supplied, with really good, fresh, no chemical food.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, as you know, Howard Eco Works, we have a Green Jobs program. So we're empowering our young adults and other people in the population to enter environmental careers. We do a lot of work in the community. This garden was the training ring garden that we use with our crew leaders. Abeke was one of our crew leaders.
This is one of the first things I was coming around. I saw it. The colors pop. It feels so warm and exciting and hopeful, and I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so one of the coolest parts about this was Olivia's idea too, is that she wanted to make it interactive because we wanted to be a community piece, and we're trying to engage people with nature and with growing produce and sustainability. So this is actually a chalkboard. So people can write what they're growing. And we heard that you actually weren't growing anything at home, so we got you some sunflower seeds.
Oh, wow.
So you can be the first one to officially start off
Thank
the
you.
process. So now you can start growing sunflowers
Oh,
at
this
home.
is great.
You can pick whatever color you want.
On behalf of all of Howard County residents, we are so impressed by the good work that you're doing, and especially now when we're seeing this intersection between a global pandemic where people are worried about their health and safety, racial uprising, and an important conversation that we haven't had in decades, economic challenges where people are sometimes just afraid they're not going to be able to put food on their table. The work that you're doing here allows a lot of people who are sometimes afraid that things are so dark to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to give them hope to get through just another day. And especially when it's our young people, you all are making it so that we know that our future is bright.